All right, hello wine drinking people. Time for more of what I've had to drink yesterday, and our friend Adriana was in with some of her new products, some of her new vintages, and she's got a great little portfolio of small producers, mostly from California. I think she's got a few other things outside of California in the portfolio, but everything we had here today, small guys from California. A.P.VIN, one of our favorite Pinot Noir producers here. These 2012s are really juicy. We started out with the Kiefer Ranch from Russian River. Only 200 cases of this wine produced. And you get some of that typical cola and cherry fruit here on the nose. Some pretty floral notes, a touch of spice, and some smoky nuances coming out as the wine opens up. Lovely, juicy red berry pie fruit on the tongue. Silky smooth tannins. Pretty floral notes. A nice hint of that spice, that freshness at the end, that cola. Really excellent little bottle of Pinot at $55.25. And hey, all the wines are $55.25. I love it when they price cost average the wines instead of one at $55, one at $62, one at $67. You know, just average the cost out and make them all the same. Make it easy for us, man. All right, this is Rosella's Vineyard, which only 350 cases of this wine produced. This is from the Santa Lucia Highlands, and you get some lovely, pretty floral notes and violets and black raspberry. Really forward and seductive, almost liqueur-like fruit, almost candied in these last two wines. Really ripe and delicious on the tongue. One of the things we love about Pinot, that silky, velvety texture on the tongue, a host of that pretty floral nuance at the end. Really long and layered. This Pinot Noir showing big fruit, but also wonderful freshness. Most excellent juice at 55.25. It's hard for me to pick a favorite between that and the Clopepe, which is from the Santa Rita Hills, one of my favorite areas. And, well, you better get this one quicker. There's only 150 cases of this produced. A little light smoke and truffle nuance to the raspberry and strawberry fruit. Really pretty floral notes here. A big and concentrated Pinot. Really lush berry fruit. Velvety, smooth, and bright acidity here on the finish. And lovely earthy notes. Really big and fruity, but still balanced. This wine most excellent as well. All right, Ellman family. That's right. We've had a number of events with the Ellmans in here, and these guys, local guys from Fort Lauderdale, and we started out with two of their Pinots, which I thought were going away. I thought they lost the fruit source, but they must have found a new vineyard for the Amanda, which is Russian River. And this one's got a lovely herbal and floral kind of nuance to that red berry fruit, maybe a little bit of cola, but really pretty floral quality to the finish here. Nice savoriness, that tart red cherry fruit, some brown spice. A very good little Pinot 2012. Although I like the 11, which is a little cooler vintage, just slightly better. Good amount of exotic spices here. Pretty floral notes, mints, lavender, violets, red cherry, and wild strawberry-like fruit. Very perfumed and floral note here, too, on the finish. That raspberry fruit, bright and fresh. A nice spice in the finish. Excellent juice. The Ellman Family Brothers Blend 2009, which I don't think this wine's available. We have 2010 on the shelf, but this wine is a Cabernet Merlot blend. The Cabernet's from George's III, the Merlot's from Lake Cynthia. Really lovely, rich bouquet here in this 9. Dark currant and plum, cherry fruit, sweet tobacco spice, some loamy, earthy notes. Ripe currant and berry fruit on the tongue with a really nice hand of earth and some nice chocolatey notes on the finish. Really excellent little bottle of Cabernet and Merlot style blend from Napa Valley, 2009. All right, the 2010 Gemma. This wine takes a step up here. It's 95% Cabernet from George's III and 5% Merlot. This wine's got a lovely bouquet of currant and cassis berry fruit, kind of fresh plowed earth and tobacco, dark chocolate. A really well-built wine. These 2010 definitely have a little more acidity to them. A cooler year and really long layered finish. This wine should last for a decade or more in your cellar. Excellent juice. Really good stuff from the Ellmans. And then a little Husic Palm Terrace to finish things up here. And this is the Husic Vineyard, all estate grown, Stag's Leap District. And this is all the leftovers. It doesn't make it into the Husic label. It's all grown and made the same way. This is the stuff that just doesn't make it into their top blend. So to me, a great value. There's a touch of Petit Verdot in the blend here. And only 400 cases of this wine produced, a very small amount for a second wine. A good amount of that fine herbs and dark chocolate and currant and cassis berry fruit. This 2011 vintage, very cool, but this wine has some nice fruit here. Some notes of pine and peppery spice there as well. A big and chewy wine on the tongue with lots of that dark berry fruit, sweet herbs, mocha, fresh earth, an array of spice. Really well built. This wine's drinking nicely now, but could last for a decade in your cellar. Excellent juice at $62. One of the better 2011s that I have had, and I'm your host, Andrew Lampasoni, signing off for the Wine Watch, saying remember, always drink the good stuff first.